music that I usually like to include, but unfortunately, I couldn't find a good way to do that while still chatting with Sniper here and not have you guys listen to him or not be able to hear the music. But thank you guys so much for joining. Looks like there's 8 of you out there already. Holy cow, that is a lot for my humble channel. Thank you, thank you. Tactical Wisdom, you're here. Hey man, let me drop you a link. If you want to come participate, you are way more than welcome, buddy. Sniper, how you doing, buddy? Go ahead and address the chat if you would.
Well, hello everybody, and thanks for having me around. It's an interesting day in it's a soon to be very interesting day in the legal world. And so I'm here, even though I happen to be annoyed at one of the people in particular. This does not mean that Black Cut Coffee Company gets to just do things.
Negative. So let's just get right into it, shall we? If you haven't seen the video that I made this morning about it, let's go into the actual thread itself. There's just some wonderful things we got to see. Let me find it. Just a moment. We will also be going through a lot of the fantastic memes you sent me. And remember, folks, there is still time. If you've got a good Black Rifle Coffee meme, whether it pertains to current matters or not, I've got a thread on my Twitter page. Hit that up.
In fact, I will drop that into the YouTube chat.
Oh, please do. Thank you.
If I can get it to cooperate.
Holy shit, I've been getting a lot of notifications. Let me... here we go. That's the one I wanted. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I've been doing a lot of chatting about this today, man. It's hard to find the post that I first made about it. There we go. So here is Forward Observer's original post, chat. I think you will find it very interesting. We're gonna watch the whole video. It'll be great. So this is the internal magazine for Black Rifle Coffee. They've always had a really stupid name. I don't know if anybody else has thought that, but I have literally always thought that Coffee or Die was the stupidest fucking name. Like, I have never included them in Future Conflict shows for their articles. I always find something that somebody else has put out, because it's always, I find it confusing to be looking at war coverage and it's Coffee or Die. That was before I even connected it to Black Rifle Coffee Company. All right, so this is like 2 years ago when I was like, oh, that's a kind of a stupid magazine. Why would you do that? So they've announced today finally that they agreed that their name is fucking stupid and that they're going to rebrand themselves. And what did they decide to rebrand themselves as, Sniper? Well,
the Forward Observer.
Oh, very interesting. Now that is bears a striking resemblance to a certain amazing content provider that I've been watching for a while. Now I know that you've got some personal differences with them, but again, we will all come together, because if some brand decided to come in and try and take Sniper's Nest, if they start trying to do a fucking segment on their podcast for Black Coffee Company or something that is the Sniper's Nest portion, we're gonna go after them just as hard.
Correct. and that's the thing. And I mean, honestly, most of my difference with him just comes off the fact that he's quite abrasive on Twitter.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know, Twitter's the place to be an abrasive cunt.
It's true. I mean,
sometimes I do have to just kind of check myself on that.
Didn't Elon say it best? I mean, he's like, what did he say on the topic? I think it was, it's like an arena that you can come in to fight, and if you're not here to fight, get the fuck out of the arena.
You mean Thunderdome?
Marty Skolvin
Yeah,
Jr.?
that's what it was. So let's watch their little video before we dig into them any further, shall we?
Go ahead.
Oh wait, I gotta share audio with you. Hold on. Let me redo this.
Hey, it's Future Conflict all over again.
It sure is. I don't like the way that StreamYards does that. Where is it? Stop share. Share to stream. And then give me the audio. See that, chat? You can even see that I am sharing the audio this time.
By the way, free plug. I'm currently drinking some nice stocking mill coffee. The little supply I'll allow myself every month because I'm a poor.
Ooh, I feel
Fuck
that.
You, Black Rifle.
I feel that right in my heart. No, 100%. If you guys haven't gone out and purchased some stocking mill coffee recently, might I recommend going and checking them out for the 4th of July. I guarantee they're going to have some kind of special going on. Arrive violently, if you will. Next.
Indeed.
Hey everybody, Marty Skolvin Jr. here with Coffee or Die magazine. We've had
Wonder what
a
Marty
really good
Skolvin
run
Sr.
lately.
thinks. Wonder what Marty Skolvin Sr. thinks about his son being a dirtbag.
We launched
I
this
think
back,
maybe he wonders if his son came from the mailman.
Could be.
back in June 2018. I started with Black Rifle Coffee, and one of my first things that I did was go over and embed with the Special Forces team in Afghanistan.
Now, to be fair,
came back
I do not knock any of them for what they did over there and what have you. I knock them for
What they've done
being
as a company.
assholes after the fact.
What they've done as a company since they founded the company and literally nothing else. Like, I had
Correct.
no idea. I had no idea who you assholes were until you put on the mask.
And we launched Coffee or Die. Ever since then, we've been off to the races. Our staff has grown. We've covered massively important national and world events. Along the way, we launched a print magazine. We've punched way above our weight class. As we've gone forward, we realized we need a name that reflects more accurately what we do. And so you'll see with this next summer issue of our print magazine,
A name that more accurately reflects what they do. You know, ironically, I could not be. I agree. Nothing could be more accurate to your brand than taking something you are not and trying to gain benefit for your personal branding around it. That is literally Black Rifle to a T.
I got nothing. I really got nothing. I mean, what they do, but maybe what they do, but it's there's Forward Observer, there's S2, there's you guys at Future Conflict that are maybe not as professional, but still better at it than them.
new name. I'm very excited to announce that we're rebranding to the Forward Observer.
That's true. Mike Shelby punches far above his weight class, which these yahoos are about to fucking find out. So anyhow, let's just skip ahead a little bit. We don't need to get we don't need to let them strike us for the music that I'm sure that they've licensed and we haven't. So this is Forward Observer's new magazine style, and gee, that's an awfully familiar script that they've got there. That's that font is yeah, it's literally the same fucking font. It's literally the same fucking font that they use on their website.
Now, just in fairness, should we get to do they even know Shelby exists?
Well, let me ask you, what is the first step, Sniper, that you would take if you were researching a potential branding switch? If you were going to switch Sniper's Nest to something else, what would be the first step?
Well, okay, it would be a little bit different for a YouTube channel, but in the case of a website, wouldn't you do a domain search to see if somebody already owns it?
You sure would. Or you know what my first step would be? Google and Brave. Hey, look what comes up on Google and Brave if you type in Forward Observer and you're on a private link so that it's not taking any pre-existing searches into account. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, huh. Well, that is odd. Huh. Well, hey, look, Brave did the same thing. That's kind of odd.
Is this your way of saying that it was very obvious that
incredibly obvious. Like, not only that, but the guys at Forward Observer have gone hard as a motherfucker at these idiots ever since. Like, no, look, they generally try and duck out, but privately on their own personal pages, they've been rocking these dudes ever since they came out against Rittenhouse. So it's it's not exactly subtle what's going on here.
Okay, I didn't know that part to be fair, but yeah, okay.
No. Also, I should say the Intel vet community is not a large community.
No, it never was. I mean, this to be fair to me, chat, all of this comes down to I know literally nothing that Black Rifle Coffee or that Evan himself does because I am blocked by both.
Oh no! Hey, real quick, we do have a special guest who's joining us all the way, I think, from the exotic land of Ohio.
I am in the exotic land of Ohio. I don't know how exotic it is. Oh,
I mean,
what's going on?
It's exotic enough to hold Natalie Danilishin.
Ooh, that sounds like a good time.
Well, all I know is I'm doing my best to get out of it.
I think she might be about the only good thing about the whole damn state, though.
Could be. Now, I just want to point something out. You can't see it because they've hidden my reply, but they've locked down this whole thread, and I did make a few comments earlier, as you might have guessed. So there's 193 on this. Let me see if I can find mine down here in the
154
in the naughty people's links.
154
before they locked down the comments.
Yeah, I don't think that went for them anywhere near the way they thought it was going to go.
I'm shocked.
I assure you that Forward Observer is more well known than Coffee or Die.
Oh boy, yeah, no, I agree. This was a. Oh, by the way, thanks. Welcome, Ping. There it is. That's what I was hoping for. What do you think?
Nice.
What do you think
wait,
about, Mr. Ping?
Oh,
what do you
wait.
think about this?
Oh wait. Oh, updates.
Uh-oh.
Updates.
Okay.
Let me see. Drop it in the private chat. Thank you, Hunter. We no longer have a thing.
Is it?
We win.
We won. We trolled them out of existence. We did it. Oh! Oh, glory. All right, here we go. Evan Haffer and I have spoke over the phone. Black Rifle Coffee Company is changing the name of their magazine twice in one day. They will no longer call it the Forward Observer after the first issue.
which is fair. It's probably already printed.
And now as a collector's item. Evan apologized and seemed nice about it. Said it was. No, what happened was, I'm sorry.
I'll tell them now that.
Go ahead, Joe. You first.
Go ahead.
No, it's you first. Go.
I had a conversation. With Mike earlier today, and I had a pretty good idea that this was going to happen. So, and again, it's over Patriot Front, but we agree on virtually everything else. And when this happened today, and Watcher brought it to my attention, I immediately went to work supporting him and getting people to hound Black Rifle Coffee Company. And Mike sent me a message thanking me for the support and how everyone on our show supports him. So that's pretty solid. And I'm glad that the power of the public was able to come to bear on this issue. This is pretty fantastic.
Oh, this is so great. I don't know if you can hear the smile in my voice, chat, but this is literally the exact outcome I wanted. I didn't want anybody to have to spend a dime on a lawyer. No offense, Andrew. I'm sure you're going to watch this eventually because you're an amazing person who watches people significantly smaller than you just because you're the fucking best. But
Please watch me and have me on ever.
But nobody needs to give money to lawyers if they don't have to. You know what I'm saying here?
The unironic part is Andrew will probably be like, yeah, no shit. Which is one of the reasons.
Yeah, Andrew will be the first guy to say that.
Probably true. God damn it, this is great. Now,
I will say this. By the way, it's Evan Hafer, but I will say this. Okay. I will say this. If Hafer follows through and does what he's now said he's going to do, fair enough. I will give him 1 point against the minus 1,000 I currently hold against him.
I won't. As I mentioned before Joe got on here, I'm sorry. If you look at the branding that they chose to put on here, it's literally the font ripped directly from their website. It's the same color scheme. There is no way that Joe, you're here. So let me ask this question again. Joe, how big is the Intel vet community?
Not very. And that's the whole point. The point is that there's literally no way possible that Evan didn't know about Forward Observer. In fact, I'm going to go back to some old episodes. I'm pretty sure they've advertised on Forward Observer before.
Yeah.
But the show, to be fair, was called Out Front, right? With Mike Shelby.
Yeah.
But man, there's no way they didn't know. And to pick a website, so when they selected the Forward Observer, they had to have found out that they couldn't have forwardobserver.com. So I mean, you can say it was an accident or an oversight all you want. It's literally not possible.
It's more a case of Hafer and Best themselves. I think have been largely checked out ever since the move, and they're finding out that they're idiots.
Yeah,
They never should have checked out.
Or that the people that they brought on to try and replace them are duplicitous. Either way.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
You're saying it like Heifer isn't that himself.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
haven't met the man,
a little.
so I don't know.
You don't have to meet the guy to.
But I've seen the way he runs his company, and what he said about Kyle, and what he said about anyone who supports Kyle, and what he said about Kyle's family, and that is generally enough for me, to be honest.
I mean, he is a little bit of a twat. I've always thought that out of the two of
Well,
them, Best was
For the record, when you look at their coverage of Ukraine, you can't tell me, you cannot tell me that your warmongering coverage of Ukraine, you didn't once cross the path of a Forward Observer report on the topic.
Hey, fun.
Yeah, no, that's
let's play a fun game. I'm gonna play this video on silent so that they can't hit us for the music, right? I want you guys to just chat, just mention every time you happen to spot a Ukrainian flag. I've seen 3.
I wasn't looking.
One of these, I think one of the guys already had a Ukrainian patch or Ukrainian patch on his thing. There's one coming up here in a minute that's pretty blatant. It's who? Where is that though? I gotta say, like, where that shot is over this mesa
There was
here.
one.
Yeah, there's one there.
I'd like to point out that if you're pretending to be an objective reporter in a war zone, wearing a flag patch of a combatant power is not exactly neutral.
There's another one. There's so much of this, guys. Like that was not the intention of today's stream, but I sure as hell. Oh, hey, look, they are coming for you, sniper.
No. That's not coming after me at all. I had nothing to do with Force Recon.
I know. I
had nothing to do with Force Recon. Do not for 1 second think I had to do with Force Recon.
No.
You
It's
didn't
just
have
a fun
anything to do with the Marine Corps even to begin with. So
Correct. I wasn't gay enough to be a Marine.
So I'm gonna do this here real quick. Let's go like this. And let's go like this.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
just
We
one's
didn't
in
know.
bold. just one's in bold. It is the same font, but one's in bold.
You fucking bastards.
uh,
Oh man. Well, hey, I thought we were gonna have a whole lot more on this topic, but let me just go ahead and say why I think this probably ended up this way. Because I spoke to a couple lawyers today, and all of them were like, "Oh no, did they really seriously do that? That is the dumbest shit I have seen in a long time."
Yeah, I mean, even if you lose, there's no way it can be anti-slapped because it is obviously that close. That you're talking about tying up somebody's time for years and years and years on end, and you tell me that little fuck right there on the screen would not be willing to do it just out of spite.
Shelby would do it.
If you think Shelby wouldn't do that out of spite, you've never followed his Twitter. Don't get me wrong, he's good at what he does like 99% of the fucking time. That said, he is spiteful and just a wee bit autistic.
The man knows how to hate.
I'll point out to those who thought that he was poking at me yesterday over my photo with me and the rifle. He was not. He was having a good time, and it was a joke, and we were talking behind the scenes. He was slamming me. We were joking about the rifle.
Yeah, Shelby's a good dude. No, look, everybody in Goon Twitter, in general, can get a little spiky sometimes. That's all. It's fine. But yes. Shelby's a man who knows how to hold a good grudge. It holds it like a fine cigar.
That was one way of putting it.
Yeah. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Yeah, man. This just boosted my night to the nth degree. So anyways, the lawyer that I talked to essentially said that when you're looking at cases of trademark, it is not a case of when you filed for the trademark. It is instead a case of use and confusion. And considering that one of the lawyers that I sent this to, I had to literally explain the situation twice because they were so confused. They thought that I was talking about the same company. What do you mean, the Forward Observer? That's the same thing, isn't it? Like, what's the problem? What are they rebranding to? No, you don't get it.
That company used to be called Coffee or Die, not the Forward Observer.
Yes.
It's a different company.
Yeah, Andrew. To be fair, Andrew had just woken up, but I would say that is a fair case of very easy confusion. And so at that point, it just becomes a matter of jurisdiction and damages. And as far as jurisdiction goes, Shelby's based in Austin, and as the lawyer and I that I was talking with discussed, Austin does not like to send out their cases. If you file in Austin, it stays in Austin.
Isn't Black Rifle in Austin now?
I don't know, but that would make it
Wait,
even
no, I
more
think they're in
sure.
San Antonio, but it's though they're an hour down the fucking road.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that.
Remember, they moved the
right.
headquarters office out of Salt Lake City and moved it down to San Antonio.
That's right. Oh my God.
They're an hour down the fucking road from them.
Nice. That would not have gone well for them.
Yeah, it would have gone great.
It's the next fucking county over.
So
Literally.
also, and they've got there's a term called prior art, which means like when was the first time that you used it in some sort of production sense or that kind of thing. They have it from 2014. So, and they've used it consistently since then.
Yes.
So there's
And
zero.
it's literally their entire brand.
There's
Yeah, and it hasn't even evolved that much. It's just shined up. They've really stuck with they stuck what they wanted pretty close from the start.
We sure did. Well, guys,
If you don't like the stream, you're Malcolm Nance.
That's true. If you haven't already liked the stream, you are in fact Malcolm Nance. And what are you doing here? Don't you have brothel review duties somewhere to do in the neighborhood of Kiev?
And if we don't get 5 more likes, I have to remain in Ohio.
Oh,
so
God,
come
that's
on.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Josh. We do have that up on stream. It's fantastic. We are stoked about it. We're just going over the reasons that we don't buy the given excuse.
I honestly believe that in this situation, based on Mike's tweet and based on the conversation that he and I had today, he's being the bigger person here.
Yeah, well,
because he's a lot spicier in his commentary with me about the situation than what his tweet reveals.
I think this right here reveals a lot. The "I will choose to believe it" portion of the tweet, which is, I mean, if you break that down, that says everything you need right there. Well, unfortunately, because essentially they've left him in a situation where the only thing he could do at this point, now that they're actually going to switch off, is just keep being a salty bitch about it. And he probably will slowly over time, but we did raise an awful lot of stink all at once. And so
this is actually, I think he's going to get more subscribers out of it because we did bring a lot of attention to it.
There's that.
Is that this proves how good his service is that people were attempting to imitate it.
Yes. There's also now I was retweeting it at different independent media and at a couple of politicians that might have been willing to go say something publicly about how it was a fucking bullshit. You did as well, but there's also a thing I wonder. Do you have the graphic handy of what their stock's done in the last? I don't know.
Sure
6
do.
months.
I forgot we still need to go over that whole thread. Yes, I do. Give me just a second. Let me pull up the easy one.
There's a thing I wonder. In the world of bad press is better than no press at all, and fading into irrelevance. What's the possibility that they might have done this just for the press and then backed off of it and went, "Oh, we're so sorry. See, we're not evil after all. We were just stupid." To try and gin up anything resembling not bad press.
I don't know, man.
I think they're in a lot more trouble.
Lasso some brand recognition, and it backfired miserably.
Yes, I think that's exactly what this was. Is that they were saying, "Hey, we've really fucked up our brand really bad. How do we rebrand? Who's got some good recognition that we can steal off of that we don't think has enough reach to be able to actually make a big deal for us? Oh,
I mean, they still own brands that they don't use anymore that they could go back to, like Article 15.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I don't think too many people were watching the Coffee or Die videos unironically. I only ever watched them ironically.
yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
Like Nathan would be like, I stubbed my toe while covering the warrior, and that's literally Vladimir Putin's fault. Vladimir Putin wounded me.
Why would he do this?
Why would he do this?
Nice.
So when I suffered my severe head injury today, I said, why would Vladimir Putin do this? But that's a story for a different day. And I shouldn't be driving, but I am.
Oh, you got no option. So
Are you wait?
Yeah.
Are you driving a U-Haul?
I'll be home shortly. No, not a U-Haul. The U-Haul is gone. We're done with the U-Haul.
Yes, I got pictures of Joe with a U-Haul.
nice.
Who sent you pictures of me with the U-Haul, though?
I got pictures of Joe with a U-Haul. So Joe owning Patriot Front confirmed.
But how did you get a picture of me with the U-Haul? Did I take a picture and send it to you during? Oh yeah, maybe I did.
So
You did send me a picture of it.
I asked
Yeah.
for Black Rifle Coffee memes, and some of these I'm not entirely sure how they're related, but they're great anyways. So we're just. Gonna
You
look
did
at them.
say you did say they don't necessarily have to be related.
Well, I just wanted to be related to Black Rifle. I don't know how this is related to Black Rifle Coffee.
1938 is special.
It's very special. Of course, this. Yes. Yeah.
For those who don't know, I don't think that would actually kill a New York City sewer rat.
I'm not sure,
They're
but I'm
a
willing to
different
try.
species.
I think they're some kind of were rat potentially. I think this is what I saw Latvia sending to Ukraine recently.
Slava Ukraini.
Is that a technical Yugo?
It is.
Yes, it is a
Brother, I was
tactical
waiting. I was waiting for you to get that.
Yes. I don't think that Yugo will move, but
Oh, of course. Sorry, babe. The croc boy boots stay on during sex.
Chad has been trying to pay me to buy those.
Oh my god.
yeah, act like you don't already have them.
I don't.
What kind of affront to man and God is that? Yes, large googly eyes on your ghillie suit for psychological warfare. I'm pretty sure this is going to be in part 4 of Joe's books.
Nice.
Right. I'll tell you. Yeah, that's funny. Last night, I thought of you, Sniper. We were all having dinner, and one guy whips out his wallet, and it's this Ariat wallet with all kinds of designs and silver things. I'm like, that is the most country wallet I have ever seen, and I know a guy who probably has it.
No, I don't.
I know a guy who legit has a belt buckle sewn onto the front of his leather wallet.
Mine is very,
here's a
very,
classic.
very, very old.
Okay, all right.
So somebody did pull this old one out for us. I quite like it. The roasted 100% soy.
Yes.
Soy blend.
The only meme about Black Rifle Coffee that matters, of course.
There you go.
Hey guys, they gained 0.68% today. Good move.
Well, you know what's funny is that when you go back now with hindsight, and you look at Matt's original videos that were so hilarious about vets and guns, when you now see their anti-Second Amendment approach and you go back and look at it, it makes those videos a lot more relevant than they were.
Oh, it
They
sure
weren't
does.
comedy. They were actually making fun of people.
All right, you
So-
know what? We might as well. We've got some time. We could dig into that if we get a minute. But I think that goes to my next good friend Bad Panda's post. Beware Black Rifle Coffee Company. They're enemy collaborators posing as allies. Famously said by Sun Tzu, obviously.
Punch the Dirty Roofer. There were so many things that made you wrong before you got to wanting a tactical Yugo that it doesn't even qualify on the list. So you go ahead and want the tactical Yugo.
Oh, hey, that's a great gay pride flag shirt that guy's got. I like it.
Nice.
And then, of course, this one.
I had not seen that one before.
That is perfect, because that's what happened today. You know what? Today proved the power of Twitter. Really, it did. because we served up a ratio. Watcher, I was freaking out, right? So I started driving, and I look at my Twitter messages, and here's Watcher. We have an emergency. We need you, bro. And I was like, oh my God, Watcher, what is happening? And this is what it was. But we proved that we could change the world with Twitter. That's actually pretty cool.
I'm pretty stoked on it. I'm not gonna lie. I had my jimmies rustled earlier, but this definitely fixed it. This makes up for Mark Hamill being a cuck.
There's another one in there that I don't know. Maybe I subtweeted it in the wrong spot.
Let's see. Let's scrolly. Tactical.
Find...
maybe was it under the tactical Yugo?
No, I don't know. I have apparently subtweeted it somehow stupidly. Let me see if I can find it myself.
I will tell you, Watcher, that Miss Fed Up on Twitter, she was worried about you today. She said, as I was driving, she said, you need to check on Watcher. I don't think he's doing real well with this. I'm like, he's good. I already talked to him. I'm like, he's a little fired up.
Miss Fed Up, if you're out there listening, just know, no, this was a great time. I had a very boring Sunday planned, and this made up for a lack of better things to do. I am very unfriendly with this particular brand, and have been for quite a long time now. And I don't know if you guys know this, but personally, I love when large brands slip up in such a way that I can give attention to some of my friends. I love the grift like that. It's in the blood.
Hey, while we're speaking of grift, Stocking Mill. Today is a great example of why you need to be talking to us.
Literally will shill you simply for a supply of coffee. You do not have to give me money.
That's it. Hey guys, just so you know, this is still up. Anytime you log into Stocking Mill Coffee, they ask you if you were a part of destroying our country. And if you
does the same, so
and if you say yes, you cannot buy coffee.
So, Phoenix Ammunition does the same thing, and somebody actually tried to get lawyers after Phoenix Ammo and found out that, people have a right to deny your sale for any reason. So,
Hunter, yes, I am going to pull up those gilded memes. Hold on, guys. So in case anybody's not aware, Joe and I are both members of the Council on Future Conflicts. We have a wonderful gilded channel, and they've been dropping memes for me today. First of all, Joe, I'm glad you're here because we do have a tested edition of
I wanted that on the drunk stream.
Hose.
That's beautiful.
I wanted that on the drunk stream.
But Stormy has this on her profile now.
It's going to be a sticker here pretty soon.
By the way, Stormy said something this morning that you were mad at her?
No. Not at all. Stormy and I were talking this morning while she was on your show. So she didn't realize I wasn't on the show. She goes, I hope I didn't make Sniper mad. I'm like, Sniper's good, man. You're good. She was, yeah.
I couldn't understand why you would have been mad at her.
Hey, chat, let me ask you real quick.
No, I mean, no idea.
I know this is kind of let's get gay. Let's get a little gay for a second. But what's everybody's favorite stocking mill? I'm not gonna lie, Privateer is what rustles my fucking jimmies in the morning.
38.
This is the shit. You like the 38? I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah, 38. 38 is just a regular daily coffee, and I pound so much coffee that I kind of need something. I needed a daily coffee, and if I could afford it, that would be my daily coffee every day. 38. If I needed to do like an all-nighter, if I needed to do a like a 24-hour stream or something like that to do a fundraiser for somebody, it's the
Don't worry, chat. We're gonna go back to those gilded memes. I promise. We're just gonna do this real quick.
The super high calf one. Fuck.
Oh, the Arrive Violently.
I've had it once, and I was like, okay.
Or Arrive Violently.
I think Arrive Violently is the one that's the extra caffeinated.
Is it Midnight Run? No.
No, Midnight Run's just super dark, and it is fucking amazing for making cold brew with.
Ah, that's right. Okay. I can't remember, but anyway, they've got a high calf that's actually pretty good. As long as you don't already have an ulcer, it's wig splitter. That's it.
Wig splitter. That's it.
Thank you.
That's the one I like.
I tried it once, and I was like, okay, I can't drink this every day. This shit's good, but oh my God.
The graphic on it is outstanding, too.
Indeed.
You posted another meme on Twitter. Good deal. I will go back to that and find it. Oh, hey, there we go. Appropriate given the holiday. I agree. Here we go. Gentlemen, this might even have been better than the ratio one. I'm not going to lie. Yes.
You know, I actually pointed out this morning that if Patriot Front was for real and was in Boston yesterday, they should have found a Starbucks truck and thrown it in the
Thrown it into
harbor.
the fucking harbor. That would have been hilarious.
But you know what? I will accept the Black Rifle one. That works too.
Oh, those poor fish, though. If you put Black Rifle in there, those poor fucking fish. I wouldn't wish that on a fish.
Relevant. Oh Lord. But anyway, all right. Well, we
got to dip out, Sniper.
I have to go pick up children here in just a
All
couple
right.
minutes, so I'm going to dip out.
You go do super dad stuff. We appreciate you being here, Sniper. For those of you who haven't already done so, if you're here, you almost definitely know who Sniper is. But if you haven't done so already, head on over to Sniper's channel. Give him a subscribe. He just passed the 500 mark. Now we're chasing 1,000.
There you go. And also, share Watcher around with your friends. As I talk about this on a semi-regular basis, we are all suppressed. We are horrendously suppressed. You know, Joe started out his channel by showing a guy getting capped in the head. That was not the rightest tactical decision he ever made.
It's probably not the most tactically wise tactical wisdom I've ever done.
You know, I literally what's the phrase, as the guy on the screen flying a plane in the building? Yeah, no, I'm suppressed. Watcher can't be consistent in his content, so he gets hurt that way. Plus, he has entirely too much wrong thing. People like people like Wes if he ever actually puts up content. Jesus fucking Christ, my brain.
Don the Pleb.
Scott's channel.
Oh, Council on Future Conflicts.
Future Conflict.
We've been holding at 30 subscribers, shy of 2,000 for 2 weeks now.
Flatlined because they're suppressed. You know, Don, literally so suppressed he had to leave the platform. You guys are our search engine optimization. If you don't do it, it does not happen for any of us. Get us out there in front of as many people as you can. Watcher and Joe both need to be at 500 before the end of the year. That's all I'm saying. And with that, I'm out of here. I'm going to go get my babies.
Love you guys. Sniper.
See you later, brother.
Hey, Hunch says that I get passed around more than a barracks bunny. Could be true.
Yeah, I don't think pass around was probably the best choice of words.
Probably not, but I'll take it. How you doing? Ping? By the way, I haven't heard from you since we had you come in and do your sound. Do you have any favorite memes thus far?
Well, I don't know that I've heard a quiet moment since I got in here. I hadn't really even been paying attention to social media today, mostly because I've been up since yesterday.
Oh, fun! What you been doing?
Oh, got really sidetracked. Working on some mods.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's what happens when you start just spending, 15 hours straight staring at XML files.
I know exactly what you mean, my poor friend. Ugh.
Yeah. I've been up since 8 yesterday.
Ouch. So I did a 10-hour drive yesterday, and then I usually don't sleep good after that. So I'm with you. I'm a little bit on the loopy side, and I think Joe probably stayed up all night getting his boys in and out of that U-Haul.
Well, we were actually up till about 3, and then we got up this morning to unload the said U-Haul, and then there was an accident, and then I made the mistake of telling a woman that I had suffered a head injury while we were unloading. And given people I was with and what we had been doing all weekend, she was convinced that I had been shot. So
I'm glad to hear
I
she
had
was
to
wrong.
quickly say, no. I mean, it's going to look like it when I take my clothes out of the bag when I get home, but I was not shot. Anyway, I have some news. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, I am free at last. I am back in Michigan.
Oh, fantastic, friend.
Ohio.
You're not too much longer now. You got a few hours before you're home. Real quick, here's another meme somebody just sent me. I think this is something that the guys you're with this weekend might have had set up.
See, that's what I have that
that's
stool for.
Similar. That's quite similar.
Hey, sometimes it's just not comfortable to pop a squat with your holster still
I'm
in.
just saying.
You know, while I was in Kentucky, we did do some digging into the background of Scott McCullough, and I may do a Twitter thread about it sometime tomorrow. With some photos on the way. Yeah,
I'm excited to hear about
could
that.
be interesting.
So, Joe,
Now, he did tell me that I passed 100 feet.
Oh, you sure
Their
did.
house, of his parents' house.
Yeah, that's right. I believe the familial domicile in which he spent his childhood years, even.
Indeed.
So there is another thing, Joe, that chat is clamoring for you and I to cover. Probably not tonight because I can't have you be watching the screen when you should be driving on the road. But the Akron shooting video has been released.
Yes, we need to talk about that one. And that Orlando one was just wild.
Oh my God!
Maybe
yes.
talk about that one later too.
Yeah, we could actually do a double feature. Not a problem, actually. We could do a live stream of it, review it, and then I can cut up the live stream later at my leisure, whenever you've got some time, my friend.
What I will say about Akron is that the media's statement that the police shot an unarmed man is not entirely accurate. He was unarmed at the time, but he had literally just fired shots at them repeatedly.
Correct.
So
I mean, he was
they had no way to know it.
Ron, hey, Ron's here. Ron, holy cow!
Knowing he was unarmed.
Hey, let me toss Ron incoming invite. Give me just a second. I got to copy this and then send it to you. Ron Muller is in my own chat, calling us cucks because we're not checking the chat enough, which is true. We really haven't been.
It's not my fault, Ron. I'm literally driving down the road. I can't do it.
It's true. He'd die. I'm also trying to swap through 3 or 4 memes. Let me find your DMs real quick, Ron. Incoming invite. There you are. Bring your laser eyes on in here. Yeah, Patrick, you're watching Akron right now. Hey, is there a live stream? If so, please go ahead and hit me with it. I would not mind tossing that up and doing whatever.
Are they going to raise the temperature a little bit over there?
Well, they were going to do it last night, and then God canceled it because he said, y'all hippies are taking a bath.
Need to do that more.
It hammered him pretty hard.
It'd probably help if they cut back on the pot.
I mean, do they have a whole ton in Ohio?
I mean, you don't have to have a whole lot if you just get in a hot box and then don't freaking bathe for a week.
Right, indeed.
Weed. Give me a map. I want a map. Ohio does have legal weed. Okay. And it's decriminalized, so yeah, probably.
I mean, was that law really stopping them?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not really stopping anybody, but still, I mean, it's I mean, hold on. Oh, I've got a friend asking me about. Oh, wait, that's not about this. Shigeru, I'll get back to you about pants. I'm a little busy at the moment. Maybe not live, but you're watching the news. Okay. It's legal there now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jesus Christ. Just so you guys know, I'm just kind of panning and watching for Ron to come on because it sounds like he's got something to say about... I would assume he's got something to say about this whole situation.
Ron is actually a pretty good friend of Eddie from Stocking Mill.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was who was supposed to put us in contact in the first place. I'm just saying we'd make a good sponsorship for them, especially now that they're not on Twitter anymore. Y'all see that, by the way? They keep getting bounced. It makes me sad in my heart every time.
Every single day, actually. I get a follow request from Eddie, and then he's gone, and then
Yeah.
why?
Well, I'm not. Well, it's ban evasion is why, but like, why the original? I didn't never see the thing that got him banned originally.
No, it was that guy, Red-Eyed whatever, Red-Eyed Jedi,
Red-Eyed Jedi.
whatever his name is,
Yeah.
was going around and just making up things about people to get him banned. So
a regular Tuesday night for old Jedi.
Stocking Mill and our buddy Bang Switch pretty hard too.
Yeah, Bang Switch. I think Bang Switch has one that's privated right now, but Stocking Mill. He can't.
I don't know about Bang Switch. I believe Bang Switch has been banned permanently, but there's a brown-eyed Jedi that might have a striking resemblance.
Just a striking resemblance to that individual, carrying on in a spiritual manner.
Indeed.
And you can't murder babies. Hold on a second. Are you telling me that in Ohio there is legalized weed, there's constitutional carry, and you're not allowed to murder babies there?
Ohio is a Republican state.
Why do we hate Ohio again?
Because it has no purpose for existence.
Oh, right, because it's Ohio.
There's no natural lakes in it.
Oh, wait, right, it's Ohio. Sorry, I forgot it for a second there.
It is the flattest state in the union.
I mean, you could always make it flatter. I hear nukes will do that.
So how did everybody feel about China commenting on the president's tweet the other day?
Well, since he put it out at their order, it doesn't really surprise me.
I mean, they paid for it, right? I'm surprised it didn't come with a little sponsorship tag on it. I thought they had to do that.
I mean, everything else that comes from the government has a sponsorship tag on it. Oh, wait.
Right?
Hey, there's 16 of you guys out there right now. I really appreciate you watching us just kind of goof around. In case you hadn't caught already, we won unexpectedly. Very shortly into the stream, we were informed that we did troll Black Rifle Coffee into relenting their hostile takeover. Hunch, you're saying that Ohio has the best roller coasters? Okay.
Yeah, he's right.
Right,
Cedar Point is America's roller coaster, and they have the best roller coasters.
I had never even heard of that. Let me check this out. Cedar Point. Let's get some images. All right, that does look pretty bitchin', I'm not going to lie. That's pretty bitchin'. All right, Ohio, you win this round. Tough.
Still a fictitious place.
Tough, given they're supposed to invade Taiwan in October, likely sooner. I don't know, Hunter. I actually would say probably more like spring, but I don't think that it sits well for them this October, just because of the timing of the Communist Party. God, why can I remember the actual official title? But they're.
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of a better way to highlight the Communist Party Congress than.
There you go.
Saying, "Hey, we just took over Taiwan."
Well, but that's the thing, though, is that it'd be a toss-up, and they like to only have confirmed good news.
I don't think that Taiwan is much of a toss-up for China in all reality. Because here's the thing: you can be the baddest fighters in the world, but if I overrun you with 2 million troops, you're done. So.
It's true. It's just it's the matter of getting them onto the beachheads that are the thing. And as we mentioned, like, yes, they have outfitted a ton of these civilian ships, especially small boats, in order to carry troops across very quickly. But the question remains about whether that's going to be quickly enough.
We'll see, I guess. We'll see.
Watcher, they have GoPro videos of the rides. If I get real bored, I'm going to dig into that. Didn't do. You're right. It isn't over. We are holding the troops for a moment until we can say for sure whether they're going to follow through with changing their rebranding. But as it stands, we'll count it as a win. As our good friend Patrick likes to remind us. Oh, here's Ron. As our good friend Pat likes to remind us, take the wins where you could take them, folks. And this is a win, right, Ron?
Oh, you bet. It's a great Independence Day gift and reminder that the people together can achieve victory over oppression.
Oh, Ron, that was beautiful.
I know.
Well, I just pulled that out of my butt. Come on now, guys.
It's good. It's good. So how you doing today, Ron? You getting set up for the holiday?
Oh God, tomorrow I'm I'm participating in my Rod and Gun Club breakfast fundraiser, and then it's off to the parade where I'm on the American Legion float throwing candy, practicing my pitching arm.
Nice.
And then afterwards I'm participating in an American Legion VFW booth at the one of the city parks here that for our big celebration just prior to the fireworks. So it's going to be a long ass day. So I won't be staring at files like ping, but I'll be out in the sun all day. I'll be exhausted.
That's going to be nice. I am finally taking the little watchers fishing tomorrow. So that's going to be
very cool.
That's pretty cool. That'll be a good time.
The girls probably won't be as thrilled as they currently are once they actually land one, but we'll see.
Well, so I just want to understand, Watcher, when you take them fishing, are they able to pull the pin out of the grenade when you toss it into the water?
We like to use training ones like that. I generally pull it for them, and I just have them, thumb the spoon. Everything's fine.
There we go. That's a method.
Ron,
yeah, it's all about efficiency.
Hunch asks if Ron purposefully beans the kids with candy, and I'm going to preemptively say probably.
Not on purpose. Only the nasty ones.
Only the slow ones.
Well, the silly thing is that because we're the opening float, because we're carrying all the flags of the the big American flag and then all the service flags, except for the Space Force flag, because nobody's figured out how to get one yet, which is good.
Are you carrying the pride flag, Ron?
You fuck off. No. Yeah, I'm gonna carry a pride flag through Deadwood. Yeah, you talk to me about my life expectancy if I do that.
Did you
not go well?
Ron, I don't know if you saw, but did you see this pride flag? This pride flag shirt?
Yes, I did. I was watching for a while. I was commenting on the YouTube side, and
yeah.
Good Lord.
I know. I've got too many tabs open around. I got it.
No worries. No worries. I listened to the wisdom from Sniper. It was good, and the wisdom from Joe. It was all good. But our float, our pickup truck, which is welcome to Deadwood. We use pickups for floats. We're right in front of the governor in one car, and behind her the lieutenant governor. And I got a call late yesterday. Hey, can you drive the lieutenant governor in your Jeep? And I go, yeah, no, because I'm already committed. And they're like, oh. So I'm going, yeah, well, darn it. I could have rump snorkeled the lieutenant governor for God knows, I don't know, 3 hours.
I bet the answer would have been different if they'd asked if you wanted to take the old governor for a spin.
No, she won't ride in a Jeep. She's riding in a convertible Jaguar.
I'm not gonna blame her on that. Actually, a convertible
I'm not
on a nice
either.
summer day.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day, and she'll be appropriately in her cowgirl outfit. So
I had to learn how to operate the convertible part for that job.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, some of them are easier than others. That's for sure, right, Joe?
Well, are we still talking about convertibles?
Mostly.
Yes.
Mostly.
Yes.
Nominally.
Yes.
I mean, everything's
we can talk
convertible
about
at least
operating your
once.
governor if you want. I don't care, Joe.
Ugh.
Well, You know what though? My governor, I think if she could be fixed. I think she could be fixed.
I think she has been fixed.
He can save her, guys.
what
He
the
can
vet says.
save her.
I mean, they only show her from the neck up. I mean, I've seen one full body shot. I mean, my
I
God,
didn't
does she
say
go through
I
the double
could fix
doors?
her. I said someone could fix her.
Does she need to go through double doors to get around the Capitol building?
Maybe.
Well,
now.
she does have some hips on her. We'll leave it at that.
Hey,
well,
Hunch.
But I
has
will
a-
point this out. If you ever look and put her picture side by side with the alien leader Diana, remember the Nazi aliens from the
Yes.
movie V? You
yeah,
put them
great
side
stuff.
by side, you cannot tell the difference. So
This
draw
is
your
true, except the actress that played the evil queen sorceress, whatever lizard queen, was obviously much more more better.
yes. She was a little thinner, a little slimmer than Gretchen. Yeah.
Yes,
Let's,
yes.
let's put this to the test, chat. I'm down for a scientific experiment if you are.
Now, hey, Watcher, I did send in our conflict private DMs. I sent a Christie's latest video, her campaign video, which shows her galloping across the prairie. And let me tell you, our governor can ride a horse, and I mean that respectfully. Don't all go pervy on me out there. I know Joe's stuck somewhere in the wilds of God knows where. What, the mythical state of the Ohio? Or
I'm in Ohio. I am now 15 minutes from home. Thank God.
oh wow.
But I got to
Well,
still
there you
watch
go.
for stray gunfire because I am in Metro Detroit now. So
we'll keep an ear out.
Exciting.
Hey, I think that's a confirmed. Like, especially this
telling
one. Like, it's kind of.
oh yeah,
Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures. It's
They're the same
It's
picture.
the same picture. Oh.
Good Lord.
Hey, Hunch has an idea here for us real quick. He says that I need to modify one of those Nerf guns to fire Jolly Ranchers at rapid speed and ship it off to Ron. I agree. This might be a good project for next year.
yeah. Me pointing any sort of a weapon at the audience. Yeah, I don't think that'd go over well.
Oh,
Don't worry. The streets are pretty narrow in downtown Deadwood. I mean, come on, it's an old frontier town. I mean,
I was gonna
even
ask
my
about
grandma
that.
could toss it up, especially if I cheat and do the underhand.
Save a horse, ride a. Yeah, well, okay, we'll just leave that there. I believe that it could be done.
Well, now if you give me one of those T-shirt shooter things, I could make that like my candy blunderbuss.
I don't know if you've seen this, Ron, but they
I like
actually
that.
they make a version of that literally is it's an under barrel attachment for an AR. Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Oh, is that the one with it? Does that also come with the chainsaw attachment too?
It's called the cannon, and it operates off of CO2 cartridges.
No. The cannon's screws on the barrel.
Oh, does it screw on the barrel? Okay, wrong one.
It
then.
works off blanks.
So where's
They do have an under barrel flamethrower.
I think that Sten would know that. Grandmaster Ping, I know you would know that.
I've
You know how many decades they've been advertising that fucking cannon and cheaper than dirt mags?
Cheaper than dirt is like porn for gun guys.
It's true.
Well, it's
like
porn.
let's
Low class, yeah.
I was just gonna say it's Brazzers is what it is.
It's like, well, no, it's like porn, but like you don't actually see anything. It's like Japanese porn. You just get pixels.
that's not a bad thought there.
I'm going to defer to your knowledge of Japanese porn. I literally know nothing about it. So
I am a denizen of the internet, and I've been working with and on computers since before I could walk.
I was just gonna say,
which was like 3 decades ago.
While you were studying survival, I was studying the net.
See, that's the fun thing. I did the survival thing too a little bit.
I was just trying to get that whole that whole copy pasta about I was studying the blade or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I was doing the survival thing too until I took an arrow to the knee.
Very true. All right, guys. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was planning on going for quite a while on this, but I also was planning on not doing anything except for just tearing Black Rifle Coffee a new one, and we won.
We won.
How many more new holes can you make in them? I mean, they're you can walk right through that.
Well, hey,
is
just
getting-
to remind everybody, we all realize that Stocking Mill has been banned out of Twitter again.
Yeah.
And,
we've been-
he rejoined under a couple pseudonyms and things like that, and within a couple days got banned as well. The only thing that's up now is a fan operated Stocking Mill coffee fan post Twitter thingy, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
So-
Ron, we were saying, and I know that you've got contacts over there, that if nothing else, today should be an example of the power that the council has to make or break a coffee company. That's all I'm saying.
well, yeah.
I do want to point out this that it started as a meme, but in all reality, the partnership between Forward Observer and Future Conflict is solid,
Yeah.
and it's only going to get more solid, and this only solidifies it even more. Don't mess with us, or we'll come for you, and don't mess with them. I mean, don't mess with them, or we'll come for you. Don't mess with us, or they'll come for you too. So we are all walking down the same path together.
Now that being said, if you guys want to go get a subscription to Forward Observer, remember that they do have them for $9.99 a month, or a slight discount if you choose to do it all at once, and that's $9.99 a year. And as I think just about everybody here can attest, it is very well worth the price of admittance.
Hey, it's my first read every day, so
Really, my first read every day is I read Joe's overnight tweets.
Yeah, pretty. I'm
You
not gonna
said
lie, that's
it's
literally
a
it.
little late, man. Tonight I won't be because I think that I probably should have went to a hospital earlier, and I'm just going to go lay down.
Have you had a good concussion test yet?
Oh no, but I looked at myself in the mirror, and I have a concussion.
Oh, okay. Well,
But there's really nothing that can be done for it. So
except for keep you
No,
awake.
Joe, that's your natural look. Come on now.
no, when you got like one pupil dilated and the other one not, yeah, it's
yeah, that's a concern, especially when it's just out in broad daylight like that. Yeah.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Probably should get a couple stitches, but it'll be all right. I'll have a cool looking scar on my eyebrow.
Chicks love scars.
Sure.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Chicks dig scars.
All right, everybody, this has been a fantastic time. I really appreciate you. I might go live again here in a little while just to do gaming stuff, but I am going to let everybody go from this particular said purposed stream, which was to laugh at Black Rifle. Thank you guys all for showing up. There's almost 20 of you here now. There's still 16. I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, stick around. I might just do some gaming or something later tonight because I'm all keyed up with nowhere to go. But apart from that, have a nice one.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, you guys go ahead and keep talking for a second. It'll take me a minute to turn it off. Oh, never mind.